It's no crazier than some of the other religious stories we hear. How about the one about Noah's Ark? Now, that's a good one. What I find interesting about the Noah's Ark story is that most people think that Noah was kind of like the chosen one, like he was kind of favored by God and got all the special treatment. If you look at it from a certain angle, though, you might develop an opposite perspective. The way I see it, first thing he says to Noah, God says, all right, Noah, I want you to go build a boat. Big boat. Big. Now take it, there's no Home Depot down the block for Noah. It's in the desert, he's building this thing from scratch. But okay, the labor of love, that's fine. But now the story gets really good. Now, Noah, what I'd like you to do is go out and gather up 2 of every kind of animal. Okay, God, you mean like chipmunks and monkeys, sheep? Yeah, chipmunks, monkeys, alligators, rhinos, snakes, pretty much all of them. And I get this image in my head of Noah running around the desert trying to catch, wild boars, hippos with a butterfly net, trying to coo lions and tigers onto the boat with a little cup of milk. Does this sound like a job description of someone who's favorable in God's eyes? I'm actually starting to think that maybe Noah pissed God off in a past. And if that ain't enough, think about life on the boat. I don't know if y'all been to the zoo and seen just how massive an elephant's boob might be. I'm not just talking about elephants, I'm talking about every animal in creation, all doing their daily doo-ha. I figured 2 weeks into the journey, Noah's about knee-high, cock, you know what I'm saying? There's any reality to the story. I figured my man Noah's jumping ship, you know what I'm saying? But I guess this story isn't really holding too much water from multiple perspectives. Excuse the pun. Lions, the gazelle, bunking, I don't get it. By the time this boat docked, there would be nothing but maybe a couple elephants getting off and some big lions, I'd say. That's all we'd have for animals on Earth. Except for those who can fly and swim. But religion's a wild thing, religion. If he was rapturous, there's a wild religious group. Have you guys all heard about the rapturous? These are the guys that, they can't wait for the end of the world, because at that point, Judgment Day will descend upon the earth and they will receive their eternal salvation from the Lord Jesus Christ, which is all fine. But what's kind of tricky about their belief system is that they're the only ones who are going to be saved. Jews, Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists need not apply. Automatically disqualified. What I need to ask these people, if I could meet one, is don't you realize that Jesus was Jewish? Jesus married all his disciples are all Jewish. How is this going to work out? But they're really excited about the end of the world. In fact, they believe that anything we can do to help Armageddon come on is a good thing. World War IV, that's a party to these people. Global warming, bring it on. We're just that much closer to our eternal salvation, Judgment Day. But I kind of wonder if you are actually in the afterlife and your soul is standing before the great council of angels and light beings and they're going to determine your eternal fate. Wouldn't it be helpful to have made it then, I don't know, a good person or something? Live a good life as an expression of your faith rather than just your beliefs alone. Head angel's going to do your life review. Okay. Seems you just, demonstrated some good faith. That's very good. It seems here that you have willfully intended the complete annihilation of every life species on the planet just for your own redemption. That's bad. Come to judgment or I feel really bad for is the people who get all the way to the gates of heaven and they realize they don't have the right paperwork. Well, Mr. Johnson, it looks like you've led a good life. You kind and generous, and you've believed in all the right things, and called your mother every Mother's Day. So you've been approved for eternal heaven, and if I could just get your RFES form, you'll be on your way. My what? Your request for eternal salvation form? Your application to heaven. You do have your paperwork, don't you? Well, when I died, I pretty much left everything behind. Yeah, but as you passed through the white tunnel, you did see people, filling out forms. Oh, I thought they were just writing letters to back home or something. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson. That was for my paperwork. I can't let you go ahead in the white tunnel. This is the only place to pick up that paperwork. Tell you what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go over there, take out a new body, back to Earth, live a good life, be generous, call your mother, die again, and this time pick up the paperwork and come back and see us. All right, bye-bye. Thank you for choosing heaven. I think what would be a real ride, though, is when we get to the afterlife, we stand before the great council of light and angels, and they inform us that, in fact, heaven and hell, the way we imagine it, doesn't exist at all. That, in fact, the realm we just came from was heaven and hell. That earth is, in fact, the garden of paradise, or the realm of infinite suffering, depending on how we live our lives. So that if you believe life to be a miracle, and you treat others as if life is a present miracle, life is miraculous. And if you believe the world to be evil, and you act evil to everybody, you live in an evil world, and there's nowhere else to go. That's it. You're going back. But before you go, we do need to do a quick life review to determine how good looking you're going to be in your next life.